Live from Bermuda Broadcasting, this is ZBN TV9 News.
In other news, there's new hope for able-bodied retirees and individuals made redundant with the Employee Assistant Program announcing a strategic alliance with partners Olderhood Bermuda and Elevate Executive Selection. They'll create a one-stop shop for career transition, guidance, and support. As Gary Moreno tells us, it's all an attempt to provide a much-needed service to the community in these still precarious economic times.
For many people, being made redundant or sent home at the age of retirement while still productive can have a significant impact not only on their finances but also on their mental well-being. But now the Employment Assistance Program has formed a strategic alliance with Olderhood Bermuda and Elevate Executive Selection to create something of a one-stop shop for career transition, guidance and support. The aim is to soften the blow of redundancy and alert retirees to fresh opportunities, thereby improving overall well-being. So says Doris DeCosta, Executive Director of the EAP.
Many of these people are going through a lot of transitions. So I said, wow, when Olderhood Group approached me, they had the services that could really meet those needs. So that's one of the reasons why I said this would be a great fit for the EAP. It really entails giving people tools to be able to move to the next level or career level or retirement level. It gives them tools to be able to, do those types of things and have a great life, so to speak. And then on the other spectrum, maybe those that are still working who may need some advice around where do I want to go next in my life? What would that look like? Who can I go to help me with that? That is also part of a piece of it. And then also there's the piece of people who have been made redundant through their companies. How do you help those type of people? What types of services do they need? How can we best meet those needs, not only for the company, but for the employee also?
Robin Trimingham says Olderhood Bermuda provides life transitioning services not only to retirees, but also to individuals seeking change in careers or who might be considering their employment options. The new initiative, she explains, will prove invaluable since for too long those impacted by job loss or being made to retire have had to deal with these situations alone. What's more, Olderhood uses a combined scientific and common sense approach to assist with a transition covering everything from resume writing and electronic applications to boosting self-confidence.
We actually have a tool that lets you record the sound of your own voice answering standard interview questions. Then you get to play it back and hear how you answered. Did you sound nervous? Did you answer the question? Did you sound like you knew what you were talking about? By doing that, people get better at interviewing. They get over the terrible nervousness associated with applying for a job. And when they actually get an interview, they do better. Gives them a much better chance of actually getting the job that they want. It even includes a section on how to negotiate an offer.
However, Sylvia Jones of Elevate Executive Selection Bermuda, the third pillar of this plan, says success depends largely on the individual and how best they use the skills, training and services made available.
We're seeing a lot of people in Bermuda looking at what can they not just do what's next, but what's different for them. What are the new possibilities out there? And in looking at that, they have to really start with a self-assessment and determine, right, where are my skill sets, where am I best right now, and what are the gaps in that? And then using some of these tools, actually looking at, well, how do I address the needs that I have now to make myself more relevant to today's employment situation?
The service is also meant to help companies as they too seek to cope with redundancies, retirements and the like by providing the ability for them to aid in the transition process. Gary Moreno, reporting for the Bermuda Broadcasting News.